This is a transmission from the archives.
Hello, everybody. From the desk of the Master Archivist, we are here to try something similar and different. We're trying to make some good improvements on things here in the archives. Um, Beats and builds, right? I'm going to start here. Beats and builds, you can check on the YouTube channel. We have done so many times. Of course, it's where we build Lego sets and we produce beats at the same time. Fun little thing. It's just, a building process. Well, I thought recently, why don't I play music? I mean, I play music, obviously. I play my own music on here, so on and so forth. All music you hear on here is my music. But I thought recently, and I looked into it, how it goes. I mean, people do play music on Twitch. I just kind of thought, I was like, you know what? Why don't we build some Legos and we'll listen to some good music? I'll talk about music while I'm building Legos. We're going to give it a shot. Hopefully, won't get a DMCA strike. I'm just going to talk my hands most of this stream. So, enjoy. Let's kind of get into it. Before I hit any music, I'm just going to go through kind of like my music catalog, everything I like, and just, you know, play it, touch upon it. Feeling a lot of George Harrison today is how today's been. So, to open up, beats and builds, right? So, building Lego sets. What's on the desk of the archives today? Lego, I know the sun is so unbearable right now. I'm so sorry. Lego Dreams. I've seen this in the store. I've seen the promotions for it. Sorry, let me try to adjust my microphone here. Okay, there we go. I've seen this a lot, and I've not. Hold on. I'm gonna have to get a little more aggressive fixing this thing. There we go. All right, hopefully that should stay now. Okay. I've seen this in the store. They did a collaboration with Ninjago recently. Big fan of Ninjago, so couple things I like about this. I don't know the plot of it exactly. Oh, what's this? Oh, well, it says we got a subscriber. Well, thank you for the sub. There it is. Oh, Farmer MCK, hello. Oh, the 6 spins. Say, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one because I'm gonna have to. I changed this whole setup for today's stream. This is stream 1 of 2. Farmer MCK, yo with the gonk. Whoa. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Farmer MCK. Hello. Yo, it's been a minute. I love you too, man. It's good to hear from you. Um, we're doing some Legos, Lego Dreams, simple. But the creme de la creme of today, I don't know if that's the right terminology and all. Clone Battle Pack. This is what I've been excited for. Myself, Transat, and Gucci have gotten back into playing Battlefront 2, and we're going to be playing that today. That is the, stream 2 of 1. 2 of 1. 2 of 2. Today it's going to be, we're building some Legos. I'm just going to goof around and listen to some music. I'm probably going to open up listening to some Clash. Like I said, I'm also feeling George Harrison today. So we're going to start there. I'm going to kind of move through, maybe find a bunch of different, bands, talk about it, listen. I got really excited with this one. As you can see, I already opened it. This is like the first time I think they said since like 2012, 2014, they brought out the Super Battle Droids. Look at that. This is what I'm excited for. This is the thing that gets me up every day. um, Sorry, give me 1 second. Technical difficulties here. No, my battle droids. All right, so B1 battle droids, right? The cheapest Lego minifigure you can buy, coming in at like $1. But one of my favorite too, Coruscant Guard. Get that in frame there. I should have started later because of the sun. Wish I had something to block it out, but I couldn't really turn it down. They got super battle droids. These things are great. Like they're just like they click together very well. Like the clutch power on these are superb. But of course, Coruscant Guard. I have this. You're gonna see I did a couple customs because I just got excited with these. Coruscant Guard. I gave him. I have this like plastic skirt uh from Wanda, like Scarlet Witch. Um, yeah, it doesn't really look like a comma. It's a little too long in my opinion. Misses like a little divot there, so it's all right, But I enjoy it. Phenomenal. Can't get past these B2 Super Battle Droids, and you know what? I got my first ever B1 in the Advent calendar this year, and I miss these guys. I had them as a kid, and they're just fun. I had the Geonosian ones, and those are expensive these days. So some B1s, but I'm gonna put these aside because that's gonna be our last one before we kind of get into Battlefront 2. Last custom I want to show off. This one I was working on last night. For those who watch the Bad Batch, there's Commander Mayday. He had like the clone armor and it was all taped up. Took pieces of like the Indiana Jones mummy, kind of put this together. This is actually from a knockoff Indiana Jones mummy that I have. Gave him beard. I didn't have the like kind of brushed back brown hair. It looks like I'm just petting the figure. Didn't have brushed back like brown hair. And then I took some tape on a clone helmet to give it like the bandaged look. I saw people use rubber bands good. I actually can't find a single rubber band in my archives, but a little bit of tape I think did the job. I think it matches the aesthetic. So if I get that hair piece, I think we'll have a pretty good Mayday. And this is from a collectible minifigures pack. I think 13 was the horror minifigures, so pretty good. The knockoff arm doesn't fit that well, so I'm gonna have to use a little nail polish to kind of tighten up the joint there. But yeah, it's my custom Mayday, so excited. I thought about that last night playing Battlefront with everyone. Yeah, the last season of Bad Batch, I'm actually very disappointed. Bad Batch, I put a video up on YouTube recently, and I was talking about I love the Bad Batch. And last season, I'm just sad about everything with Echo. Oh, not Echo. I always say Echo. I mean, I am sad about Echo. But I'm sad about Tech. Tech is cool. I did think him and Echo. They didn't exactly complement each other in a way. They were both like the tech guys. So it was kind of like, one guy is really good at taking apart technology and putting back together. The other guy is part technology. So it kind of worked when, spoilers, when Echo ended up leaving. I was like, I miss him. I do, but what can I say? And then when it comes to Tech, miss him too. Is he okay? I hope so. I really do. So let's kind of get into what we're doing here. Lego Dreams, I know practically nothing about it. It has a show. I haven't watched it. I'm late to a lot of Lego shows, like they did Hidden Side. I watched Hidden Side, and it was charming. I was like, all right. Wish I kind of got into that sooner. Not like the minifigures are expensive anyway, because no one watched it or cared about the sets. Lego Dreams, Mateo off-road car, 94 pieces. The two big things about this is there's this blob. See, like there's this blob here, and I was like, that's cute. Like, I don't know why. It's anything with eyes but no mouth always seem to be my favorite. Hold on. I got this Doc Ondar. Something about it. It just screams me. So, as a guy with literal eyes and no mouth, I suppose, something about it. The Blob's kind of the same thing, and I really like. I know that they're like Dream Warriors or something. Shout out Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I like he has, and Lego's been doing this. They're really trying to get more into the see, it's tough to see, but like the skin's not all one color. He has like I can't remember what it's called. But I thought that was cool, the same thing, they added minifigures with like hearing aids and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Those are things I like to see. So I figured this was like $10. Why not? And I haven't built it yet. And then I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna build a Battlefront one today, might as well double down with this. So let's get this open. I am going to put on some music. I hope I did it right so I don't get taken down or a DMCA strike. Um, all respective rights go to the music owners. You know, that's what everyone puts in their comments. What should I put on first? I'm thinking Clash, George Harrison, The Chats. Ooh, this is tough. Gonna keep some of this open, or we can default to lo-fi beats. Lo-fi beats would obviously be the safest option. Um, Let me do something because actually I'm kind of okay. Cool. Okay. Got Bob Dylan. We're gonna find something to get this started. Should have really had a playlist lined up, to be honest. I like to keep it a little open, you know. Drake. You know what? I'll put the Strokes on. I'm gonna put this on. Please prepare your ears. I really hope it's not gonna be too loud. Like I said, I just only test tried this like 5 minutes for the stream, so prep your ears. I hope this is the Strokes. So hopefully this doesn't get me taken down. Okay, so everything sound good? Is it not like drowning me out? Does it come through? I hope so. I feel like the levels are probably. All right, let's get into this. Now the thing is, they put these little thumb slots here. Oh, don't hear anything. Oh, I was afraid of. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Sorry. I'm gonna actually bring up on the cellular here. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust these settings. I'm also gonna move this keyboard. It's only here right now. I hope this works. Hey, it's not coming through. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, I feel like I'm playing a dangerous game. Let's find out. Oh no, it's me talking now. Okay. Properties. Oh, that might be it. Okay. Think we're actually getting closer. Well, unfortunately, this might not be going the way I thought it would. Which realistically is the way I thought it would go, so... What can I say? Do that. Oh. Every time I think I'm onto something. Hey, Dios mío. I only have to think it's grammatically correct. Is it this? This is my last try. If this doesn't work, then nothing will. Alright, well, that's depressing. He says with a laugh. Because I know if I activate, yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately, I guess I'm just gonna be yapping for the next, like, half hour. So, yeah, well, there's music in my ear. That's half the battle, I guess. No, I'm actually gonna turn it off. If no one else can hear it, then no point. Anyway, Lego Dreams. Let's get into it. This is a very simple set. You know, they put these little thumb parts in here. Can never get them. Every time I press, like, it's not... Mint and Box Collector's going crazy right now. So, I'm more excited for the minifigures. That's, like, my general thoughts on every single set that I get. Is, oh, this is cool. Just want the minifigures, though. There was, I just bought the minifigure of Van Gogh. Here, well, let me do this here. I bought the minifigure of Vincent Van Gogh from the Starry Night Lego Idea set. Oh god, I did the stickers. I'm not a big fan. Really good. I liked the minifigure. The set's expensive though. It's like $150. Alright, so this is Mateo. Okay, so I'm gonna build him. Oh, he has a cup, or is that an hourglass of some sort? Look at this piece. Yeah, it's an hourglass. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, well, let's do a bag at a time, because they're gonna... Shout out for Lego for doing this, for putting the bags. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they ever did that before, when I was younger. I'm gonna do kind of more of a smirk he has here. Great printing, too. So this is this is a Lego original IP, and it's a little Lego business that I learned. Because it's an original IP, they don't have to obviously pay as much. They don't have to pay any like royalties to people. So you can always do more printing. That's one of like the big takeaways from that. Do more printing. And this one looks great. He's got, hourglass here. Looks like it's some type of emblem strapped to his chest. Got the pockets back here. Some good back printing, And these are just a good pair of pants. In general, that's a good pair of pants. Some Levi's. I'm going to put them out of frame here and flip to our next part. Okay. Oh, the stud shooter. Okay. So we will actually need that hourglass part. Oh, I guess that's what we're shooting. Okay, that's interesting. And, there is a plot to this show. I just don't know what it is. There you go. A little hourglass on top. Simple but effective. I can remember. The blob! That's the little blob. It reminds me of my dog. I think my dog made an appearance on this stream in the past. I'm half certain. As cute as that blob is, don't need him right now. So as always, we're going to take the classic Boba Fett mug. Woo! And we're going to put our Legos into it. This way, I don't lose anything, and it doesn't make my life harder than it has to be. That's the goal here. Try not to make Tima's life any more difficult than it has to be. Okay, we're going to do this. And I will remember to do some sick lightsaber spins. I haven't practiced in a minute, so they won't be as sick as I think they could be. But I will make good on my promise. On the next stream, though, so I'm going to have to do a holdover on that one for the next stream, which will literally take place right after this, because after I'm done with this, we're going to reorient, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I'm missing a syllable. I can't remember English today. That's all right. We'll keep it rolling. I speak Huttese, if that makes it easier. Easier on myself, I suppose. But Farmer, how's everything going? I saw that you went live, I think it was about maybe like a week or two ago. How's the streams going? I know Twitch has been going through a lot of changes over the past few months. I don't really know if it's for the better or worse, to be honest. Because I see you subbed with the Prime, and what's crazy to me is I thought they got rid of that. I was saying that on the last stream. I thought Twitch, I guess maybe they are getting rid of it. I thought they already did. That's the crazy part. You know? I'm doing the streams on here right now for the time being, but I've had more people on YouTube ask if I could continue doing YouTube, stream on there, and I'll be honest, just might be the wave, I love Twitch, I love my Twitch archives, but I think I might be saving them for more special live events at this point. We're doing, right now, every month, it's going to be, right now I'm kind of prepping for this, for the coming events that I have in mind. But right now we're just doing, some random streams here and there. And we're going to be doing some big events coming up. So, that in the meantime, this is like the holdover, just a few little things. Feeling on that one, I became a salary man, so I haven't had time to watch your stream. Yeah, I'm technically supposed to be working right now. You're just like Mel's Mara. Mel's Mara does the same thing. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I got new obligations outside of the archives, so but luckily they help support the archives with new obligations, so I can't. It's one of those things where I'm like, damn. Damn, but also good at the same time. What's the I turned off my work phone. What's the phrase they say? It's feels like minor step back for a big step up. Is that the phrase? And wake up thinking I had to talk, Woke up and I'm like, alright, let's build some Legos. I should have got my brick separator to help put these stickers on. It's alright. I like the printed pieces better, but I think there's a charm too in some of the messed up stickers. Like, I'm not like a stickler. For stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm like, you know what? Like I said, there's a charm. I think we're almost done with this set because bag one's almost done. I've used so many stickers. Where'd a brick separator at? I actually don't think I have it in my archives right now. Darn. Shout out the brick separator. Gotta be my favorite. What was the phrase? I'm gonna go back now, thinking of everything I messed up on. Orientation. Orientation was the word I was looking for. That took me at least 10 minutes. Because the thing is, I've been watching reviews of Legos Johnny Thunder and like his like the Orient Expedition, and I think that's just I override a couple words with that now. Just anything that's close, I'm like, no, Lego, Johnny Thunder. Okay, so let's do this. But yeah, I think in terms of big things coming up, well, you know, like I say it's like bricks and beats, but I'm like feels more like therapy. Like I'm just building this, and I'm like, here's what I've been thinking recently. No, but now coming up, the big thing is the Fang Squadron is gonna get a first ever get together, or at least as much of the Fang Squadron as we can. We're trying to do some like real life expeditions. I started a mini series on YouTube called Tima Travels, and it's just me traveling. There's only one video for it out. I went to Galaxy's Edge over the summer. I thought it was an essentially a good start, you know. But me and the Fang Squad are gonna try to get together for some adventures, and we're hoping to share them with everyone. All right, there's the stud shooter. Here's the stud shooter piece. Shout out the stud shooter. Not my favorite thing, but I do get a very solid kick out of it. Put that off screen there. There we go. Same thing, like, because the thing is, like, I do travel, I think, decently, you know, and I'm like, I feel like I'm always on some type of adventure, and I'm like, oh, it'd be nice to share that, you know? It's half the fun, in my opinion. Where's the blob? I want the blob. You know, I watched a couple of months ago, I watched a movie called The Blob from the 50s. Who had Steve McQueen in it. Steve McQueen. It's on Max. I still call it HBO Max. I don't care. They want to call it The Max, HBO Max, whatever. It is HBO Max. I think it's stupid. They're like, you know, I think it was their whole thing. They were like, oh, it's not just HBO though. It's the hub for a lot of channels because you know they're breaking deals and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, but yeah, HBO Max sounds better. You know. Sorry if this camera keeps going in and out of focus. Yeah, no, HBO Max sounds way better. I don't know why they try to make it more complex than it has to be. Okay, here we go. Tima's hot takes on HBO changing their name. This is 3. But HBO Max, I'll give it credit for out of all the streaming services for movies and stuff. They have more of what I'm looking for currently. Like I'm trying to, you know, people like Farmer MCK are really big with movies. And the thing is like it's inspired me over the past couple years to try to be more into movies, like try to understand cinema, you know. Trying to understand what Martin Scorsese's going on about half the time, to be honest. And the same thing, like if you know, Farmer MCK, Milton Oregano, Dark Web Dave, like definitely helped push me in that direction to like appreciate and understanding movies. And then you know, friends that I've made over the past year or so, like Tanner, who appears usually on like the Fortnite streams with me and James the Nerd. Dude is funny and really is. Oh God, it's Martin Scorsese. Wait, I'm gonna finish the sentence before I read that. Tanner's really big on movies too, and like the way everyone talks so passionately about movies, I'm like, man, I would like to appreciate cinema more in that regard, you know, because like I don't know, I'm passionate about music, so like I hear like a score and I'm like, oh, amazing, that's music, baby, that's music, and then you know when it comes to movies, I'm like, I'd like to have a better understanding and appreciation of it, you know. I was just casual. But now, read this comment. Martin Scorsese's on Letterboxd? That's first off, that's crazy. Second, I really should get a letterbox. I feel like that's fun. Um, that's insane. What? Have you read any of his reviews? Like, are they good? Are they like, are the Scorsese hot takes good? Does it feel like his eyebrows are moving? Dude's wait, dude speaking score. I'm so offended Spider-Verse 2 wasn't nominated. Dude speaking score. It wasn't nominated? Like for anything? Actually, didn't know that. That's not good. That was a good movie. I know a lot of people though give it a lot of flack because it's not just a superhero movie; it's also animated. Animation, like animated movies, are movies. They're art. If you're gonna tell me that A Scanner Darkly is a movie, despite it being completely rotoscoped, yes, it is acted and whatnot. There were real actors and all. They just rotoscoped After Effect. That's animated though. I don't care. Like I'm just saying, you know, that's art, baby. That's cinema. um, I like Spider Verse. I saw the movie twice over the summer. You know, not that that's like a huge amount for movies, but that's still pretty. That's a good amount to see a movie, in my opinion. All right, so Mateo and this little boop right here. Got to stay strapped with the stud shooters, like some GTA Online type stuff. There we go. Okay, was nominated for Best Animated. I guess that's better than nothing. You know, I hate using that. Like, oh, it's better than nothing because it's just like, accept mediocrity. But in some ways, I'm kind of like, better that it got at least nominated for something than nothing. Side note, I like that this is changing. I don't know what the plot is, like I said, to the show, but it's like I guess this is the nightmare part of it. Oh look at that. 50. Oh, this is like a choose your own adventure book. You make this thing and then turn it into whatever you want. That's neat. Let's look at the box. Is that it? Oh god. Oh, okay. So we can turn it into a car or we can turn it into a helicopter thing. Okay. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Hot take. I didn't like Boy and the Heron. I'm sorry. Like, ooh. It's, and to the point that I didn't like Boy and the Heron. Oh, this isn't even focused. Why is it not focused? Okay, I just need open hands. With thumbs wide open. That's it. No. Didn't like Boy and the Heron. I think the plot was just nonsensical. Whimsical, yes, and beautiful. Like it fit the Studio Ghibli vibe. Didn't think it was like good though. Like I kind of sat back and went, "The hell is this?" I definitely think they're gonna win, but I kind of looked and went, ugh. "Sorry, Studio Ghibli." The thing is though, I didn't like it so much. I'm actually trying to go back through the other movies to see if that is, have I overlooked like not understanding the plot for so many years because it looks beautiful and stuff. I'm like, am I just missing something? I feel bad, but that's where I'm at now. I feel bad. Let's get the Lego tires out of here. Like, I watched the movie. I definitely paid attention. But if you ask me anything about the movie, I got nothing. I'm gonna put the Lego tires through. I mean, my big thing I'm excited for now Beyond the Spider-Verse is the third one. I'm excited to see how that's gonna pan out because Across the Spider-Verse was phenomenal. Into the Spider-Verse was also good, but the way that they're building like this, I'm like, God, this is like, how can Sony? This is gonna turn to a rant. How can Sony be so good like that with a movie, but like, I don't look. Madam Web's not gonna do good. I'm kind of putting money on it. I don't think it's gonna do good. Like I don't think it's gonna make budget. Basically, like I don't think it's gonna do that. I hope like Lord and Miller. It's Lord and Miller. Can you explain that one to me? It's Lord and Miller. I'm not familiar. Oh, they made 21 Jump Street and Lego Movie? What? Interesting. For Madam Web? damn, a Lego movie. This, you know, as I build Lego, I'm like, yo, they made they produce everything. Okay, well that does make a difference then. Because Lego movie's Lego movie. I'm like, Spider Verse. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, I was gonna say Lego movie's great. Um, I know there's like a slight delay in the transmission here, so apologize. Um, I have faith in the Spider Verse. Well, yeah, right. The Spider Verse trilogy, the entire Sony Spider Verse. Cool. They're talking about bringing Toby back for that Spider-Man 4, and they want to bring Andrew Garfield back for Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 3, and apparently too, there's Toby's probably going to be the lead, like the co-lead of Secret Wars. Apparently, it's going to be Toby and Hugh Jackman. Now, there's like the really small piece at the bottom of this cup I can't reach. In a way, I'm gonna watch Madam Web twice. Oh, you're gonna like watching Madam Web twice. Oh, this could turn into weird ASMR. Me doing, what was it? Is it Dakota Johnson? I think is playing Madam Web, right? It's like I could just turn into that and be like, "You're gonna watch Madam Web twice." Yeah. I could just be doing that. That's a cool little creature right here. There you go. Same much, but it worked. It's honest work. Alright, so that thing's done. So now I can turn it. I'm going to keep it rolling because I want to turn it into a car. But thumbs wide open. Okay, I'm going to do this. Alright, honest opinion on Creed coming back. Good or bad, indifferent. Because I find it funny, like a lot of like the older guys that I work with, I ask them about like Creed, and they're like, "Oh, Creed sucks." You ask the younger guys about Creed, they're like, "Dude, Creed fucking rocks." It makes me laugh so much. I'm like, oh, everyone's so divisive on Creed right now. I'm not saying I like every Creed song, but I do get a very solid kick that the meme has progressed so much. You know? Okay. I'm happy it's Creed. Me too. Do you think do you think Limp Bizkit's getting the comeback yet? Because like I see like Instagram stuff is just filled. It won't be as funny with POD. Oh, Limp Bizkit. Because I keep seeing Fred Durst everywhere, and oh god, I forget their guitarist is so good, but I forget his name. Um, Other way. I literally see all the time, just everything, just like, oh yeah, do you see Fred Durst looks like a cowboy now? like, like okay, like no part of me asked to see Fred Durst as a cowboy, but I'm like, that's kind of neat, you know. Um, okay, here we go. Part of me would like to see Limp Bizkit for the memes, though. That's the unfortunate parts of the whole thing is that like with all like these, I like that they call them butt rock. I don't really get why. I guess because it's not the best music, I suppose. I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying, you know, I can't lie and say in middle school I was listening to Undertaker's, Limp Bizkit theme song and jam into it. So we're definitely almost done here with this. With arms wide open, I gave you everything. With arms wide open. Go. This goes about halfway. Okay. This is cool. I kind of like that. Oh, let's go. Goes all the way. Okay. I like that this is like Do you remember Lego did this back in the day? They did like the alternate builds, but they never gave the instructions on it. Or if they did, I think it was rarely. Because I remember I used to look at the alternate builds and go, oh, it's so cool. You know, when these have the little slogans that just imagine. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's slime. Lego just capitalized on the slime phase, you know? Everyone's like, oh, let's make slime. Here's how you make slime using Elmer's glue. Cool. Takes a while to develop Lego sets, though. Apparently, it takes like, you know, people playing these out like 5 to 6 years, and sometimes it just takes forever to hit the market. It's kind of neat. So a lot of people are saying like the clone troopers, like we're gonna get to in a minute, where people get all mad. They're like, "Where was this like years ago? They've been releasing horrible stuff." Or some of the upcoming. Oh my God, Jedi Bob's coming back. I'm literally telling all my friends like, "Yo, Jedi Bob's coming back," and everyone's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Some people don't know culture. That's so sad." All right, let's do this. Okay, this is a tire. I have to do that 4 times. Okay. Nice. Okay, so this is actually our final step. And then, as promised, we will move on to Lego Battlefront. I'm actually decently on schedule right now, so we should be able to finish that. They're relatively small builds, so I don't really see too much happening with those, you know. Considering too, I got overzealous and I already built the minifigures, so I think give me an extra blob guy though. This is good. With those wide open. This does remind me though. I thought about it just before I started streaming. I haven't finished the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. It's been a year I've been working on that game. I'm not 100%ing it. I just constantly forget about it. So I will make a promise. The theming streams I was talking about was actually going to be, this was going to be one of them, was Legos. So the way the theme streams go, and I've been bringing up every stream, or at least every week on a stream, to just kind of remind everyone and, you know, gauge interest and thought. Look at that. Look at that go. Look at us go. It's the simple things in life. So for the themed streams, right, we're doing, put this little hourglass right here. So what we're doing is at least 1 week a month, because I haven't been able to do consistent streams, and I miss you guys. That's some of the big parts to it here. I'm trying to, you know, figure out how to make time with everything crazy in life, and also, you know, to open up my archives to everyone. The way that I figured I'd do it here is we're doing theme streams. So every week, or sorry, I keep saying every week, every month, 1 week is going to be dedicated to different content on a different topic every single week. And it's going to be experimental. We're going to do a bunch of different things. The basic format we have right now is, in that week is going to be 3 streams. One is going to be a video game. One's going to be a watch along. One's going to be a podcast. Because, you know, that's primarily the 3 things I've been dealing with here on Twitch. So, one of the big ones we're doing coming up, and this is no spoiler, I brought it up in the last stream, and I brought it up this stream too, Adventures Week. We're doing a game, which is probably going to be, if I time it right, it'll be the new Indiana Jones game, or I do actually have an old Indiana Jones game. I have an old Tomb Raider game. I have one of the newer Tomb Raider games. We're going to do something like that, you know, an adventure. The movie is actually probably going to be one of the ones based off the games that we play, and the podcast, similar idea. Then we're going to have some added mix to it. Maybe not podcast. Sometimes it might be a live stream of, you know, one of my travels with everyone. So the Adventures Week, I'm trying to line it up. Kind of, if I could get the Indiana Jones game and get the Fang Squadron together around the same time frame, that'd be great. So we're kind of doing something like that. Um, that's the general idea of the themed weeks. We've done this two other times. I think it's been Heist Week. We did last year, or sorry, 2 years ago. Wow, it's been a minute. Um, this is like Battlefront week. If I really had to give it like a title, we've been playing Battlefront. I'm building these Legos. If I did a podcast, this camera does not want to stay focused. I'm so sorry. If I did a podcast on Star Wars Battlefront, we would be in business. So speaking of, let's get into this. Let's get into all of this. Set 75372. 75372. I am so excited for this. I saw it in the stores like a week ago. I went, not a priority right now. I just saw it again yesterday. Like, all right, you sold me. Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. I'm so excited. I love Shock Troopers. You're gonna see when we play Battlefront. I'm playing a Shock Trooper. Love Super Battle Droids. I think as a kid I never had a Super Battle Droid. I always looked at them like that's such a cool mold. Like that's awesome. I had tons of B1s and I had the Geonosian ones. Wish I still had those. But I love too. Came with some generic clone troopers. We customized this one to become Commander Mayday from the Bad Batch. Gave him the mummy arm. We got mummy hips and leg. Gave him the beard. I don't have the pushback hair yet, but gave him a center part. Probably had it like that. I took some tape and I put it on the helmet to kind of give it, like his bandages. So let's actually I actually haven't seen it since I did the whole taping thing. Look at that. That's a cool look. Of course, Shock Trooper. I gave him this knockoff Scarlet Witch skirt as like a comma. Doesn't really look the part, so we're gonna take that off. Have him just be just a regular guy. Let's empty out the Legos from the last set. And let's get started. It's exciting. I've gotten a lot of minifigures over the past couple weeks here, so maybe at some point I'll do a little showcase of those. A lot of Ninjago. A lot of Ninjago. Back on a Ninjago kick, and it's actually, now I think about it, every time we do beats and builds, it's always when I'm on a Ninjago kick. So I guess that's the trend. Is this the third bag? It is. Look at that. And I'm gonna have this on the desk as we play Battlefront. What is this? Oh, look at that! That's so cute. Because this was the old battle pack from back in the day. I think this was a separate mini build. Oh, that's awesome. There's a piece in here. Oh, it's a little... Clones can't ride their speeders if they don't have the handlebars. Okay. Wow, this is great. I want to build this first. No, actually, this is simpler. It's going to take like not even a minute. All right. Let's go. Let's crack into it. We're gonna open up bag one. Bag one I already opened. I'm so ahead of this game. Let's showcase the other clone troopers I left in here. Mayday. So here's the weird thing. Mayday has they have the same generic clone head every time. It's always that. And I like it. I took it's a little fun customization thing. I took an eraser and I got rid of these little like cheekbone snarl pieces, whatever you want to call them. I made a Jango Fett. I had a custom Jango Fett body and helmet, and I was like, I can make a Jango Fett off. That was a really good move. Put him in. Even though I have this cup for everything, I guess I'll keep him here. Just some regs, some shinies. Great. Yeah, I feel like you don't see those too often, so that's awesome. Like I said, I turned one into Commander Mayday. Crazy. He was only in the one episode, and he got killed off, and that was it. Gone, but not forgotten. It's sad, but I hope we get some expansion on his lore at some point, but that's the way these things go. Okay, okay, it's only one clone is like that. So, yeah, it looks like we have an extra suppressor. We got, looks like a thermal detonator. Oh, speaking of thermal detonator, look, that's the box. Just put the little, I'll showcase the thermal detonator piece. I'll put them in the box. Look at little thermal detonators. That's cute, little printed piece. Surprised I didn't try to do the sticker on that. And then it just seals up. That's clutch power at work, folks. Clutch power. Um, you know what? Since I have that extra suppressor, I'm gonna use this. Oh no, I can't. Oh, good. Use a little box top. Didn't work the way I thought it would. Okay. Gray. This piece too. We're gonna build ourselves a speeder. Perhaps I'll make it a point today that as we play Battlefront with Gucci and Transat, perhaps I'll make it a point to like showcase all this stuff in action. So you know you can get a speeder. I always play as a shock trooper, so play as a shock trooper, and you know I think Transat plays just like a shiny, like a regular clone. So he kind of helps fill in our spots there. So small builds. This is let's check the box. 215 pieces compared to Mateo's is 94. His was $10. This was 30. But the amount of minifigures though is where I'm kind of like, love clones. Lego knows what they're doing. You know? Just know you put clones in a pack. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm off that clone pack right now. Here we go. And this. Okay. This is great. It's, I was saying earlier today, I'm like, it's the simple things in life. And this is one of them. These are the kind of streams I really enjoy because they're just relaxing. They're just fun to sit around, just talk. The first one I ever did, I built the Ninjago Legacy Zane's like ice mech, really small $10 one because I wanted a Zane minifigure. That came with his hair piece too. That was the important one. They don't give Zane his hair too much. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Apply a little force there. I know it's dark. I apologize. Okay, these are mounted stud shooters. Look at us. That clone money really coming in handy here. Alright, so then right off the bat we can. Could I see someone? I like to throw this out into the void just to see if anyone, comes across this video and sees it. Can I see someone do something with the stud piece insert that's like unique, like doesn't involve the stud shooter? Like what other creative uses could you use it for? Like a light switch or something, a doorknob, like a cool doorknob or something. Throwing things at the wall, seeing what sticks. Oh, look at that. So at the end, you can mount blasters onto it. Well, I'll be. I think I gave those blasters to a bunch of my minifigures, so I actually don't think I have an extra blaster anywhere. Good, though. If I did, I would put it I would put it on here. Okay, good. I'm ahead of the steps because I'm just copying and pasting some of the directions. Like speed running building Legos. I don't know if anyone remembers. There's a stream I did with James the Nerd, maybe about like a year ago, and he would make fun of me because I didn't build Legos for years, and I bought the little Ahsoka and Maul Battle on Mandalore set. He was joking with me. He's like, "Oh, you build Legos so slow," and I was like, "I'll make you a deal. If you can get a dub in Fortnite by the time I finish a Lego set, I'll eat like as the world's spiciest pepper. I mean, I love spicy food, so it's not like Oh, looks like it will need. Oh, interesting. They're using the suppressor things as the blasters. That's cool. Okay, I need that back now. So he had to gather up, you know, whoever he could find. He's like, I have to eat this pepper if I don't win. Like, I need your help. And it was a great time. It was a great time. I ended up winning. Like, you know, I've gotten better at building Legos over time. Like, I'm not as slow with it. Uh, but the fun is there nonetheless. All right, here we go. That's sick. That's a good build, man. That's a real good build. Of course, stud shooters. Here's some extra hands that I have when I was building Mayday. Going in there. All right, y'all. That did it for that. We have our speeder built. It wants us to build our super battle droids, but of course, too excited for it. So they're already built. Look at that. Oh, look. They put the little pieces so they can carry their blaster. I'll be. Okay. You know, the reason the B1 battle droid is so cheap is because it's perfect. So they've never had to remake it. That's just a little fun fact for you. The B1 battle droid is perfect. Okay. Need this base. And all these builds are going to be uploaded on YouTube as well. But I speed up the video, so no one, you know. Thank you everyone for sitting with me as I build this. If you ever want to watch the sped up version of everything, it will be uploaded to YouTube. I put it at like the max speed and, you know, make quick builds. It's a fun little YouTube short, you know, and I make a little talk about how much I enjoyed building it, you know. If I did enjoy building it, you know, that's the important part there. If I did enjoy building the set, because I don't think there's, no, you know what I got for Christmas last year? It was and it was one of the nicest gifts I received. My mom got me it's the Mandalorian Forge, and I really want to get it, and it was about the time I was retiring, and everyone's like, that Paz Vizsla is gonna go up in price. Oh, sorry. Frog in my throat. Um, and she surprised me with it, and that was awesome gift. Crazy. Um, but what's it? That one I didn't have fun building though. The instructions were kind of a little rough. Like I know it's Lego, so it's not like it's supposed to be difficult, but yeah, it was kind of rough, man. Okay. I gave him a little shock trooper like a riot shield. Goes on the side. It's very cute. Good design. Okay, we move. Oh my! It's a little barricade. By the way, I love the instructions. I love that they put the little clone on the bottom. Tell you. Here, let's see if I can. Put a little clone on the bottom. He walks along to show you how far along in the process you are. Yeah, again, little things, little things. Okay. Okay, we're gonna build a staff now. Here we go. Yeah, but I try to upgrade content as much as I can, you know, like I like sitting here and talking. I understand some people may want some background music and stuff, so I try to bear that in mind and upgrade everything as I can. Um, I'm gonna try to troubleshoot some of the problems that I had today. I'm hoping maybe I could get that fixed for the next time. You know, I think probably the next time I'll do this is there are the Star Wars sets coming out towards the summer. Insane. They have Jedi Bob Starfighter. Shout out Jedi Bob. And they have a Dark Millennium Falcon set, and like everyone on there's like it just says Evil Chewie is one of the minifigures. It has like Dark Side Ray. I forget who else it said exactly, but I was like, to me that's a crazy, it's a crazy piece right there, you know. Okay. We'll see. That one, I think that one says it's gonna be like 100 and something. That's a little too rich for my blood. Jedi Bob's gonna be $40, so you know it's a little more, a little more willing at that price, you know. Ooh, this is cute. The clear stand. You got this little. peg piece here, you know? Got a little air bubbles. I got rid of the lightsaber air bubbles. I used to like that, you know? I know the whole thing was like, oh, it's not really accurate. I could give up some accuracy, you know? Give up a little accuracy for, you know, a little bit of charm. So one thing about like growing up that I think I've enjoyed is, you know, I got out of Lego and I got back into it. And you know what the real part of it is that there's not really much conflict in the Lego community. You go to like do like collect Star Wars figures and everyone's like Hasbro doesn't even know what they're doing. The line is dead. Everything's horrible and I'm like it's just depressing. You know, 'cause it's supposed to be a fun little hobby. Sorry, I'm building off camera here. Um oh, I did it upside down. There we go. Yeah, put it upside down. Yeah, that is a sick build, man. Some people got just like skills undefined, man, when it comes to this like raw, unhinged talent when it comes to building. Like whoever's in charge of making these, you wild. All right, and because we are done, I can switch out the battle droid arms. And put them on the speeder. Little stap. There we go. That's cute. That's cute. And his leg go right. There you go. Little B1. Little B1 action right here. Okay, so let's rally up the troops here. We're going to put the regs on the speeder. Just want him to stay clapped in the middle of battle. Or stay strapped. I don't want him to get clapped. Gotta have him watch over his back. This is a little command post, so I'm actually going to put my custom Mayday right here with a Coruscant guard, which unless this battle is taking place on Coruscant, doesn't make much sense that he's here, but I'll take it. I said I'll take inaccuracies for a good time. And look at that setup. You know? That's great. That's great. Okay. That was cool. But let's get into the next one. I'm going to edit that part and just do the thing of voiceover P. It's like, okay, now this is epic. It's so stupid. Oh, whoa, hold up. I've never seen a piece like this before. It's like a glittery purplish pink kind of thing. That's cool. I wonder if that's probably the brain. Okay. But I figured what I'll do is, once we finish this build, I'm going to take a break. I dropped a piece. I'm going to try to get with Transat and Gucci and see where we're sitting with everything for the day. Here it is. Because I believe they should be about ready to go. They might even be ready right now. They might even be watching this. They could be behind me. I have an ability. I feel like every time I say that, Gucci will show up. Like, that's happened many times in the past. I'll just be like, oh yeah, Gucci, and then boop, magically appears. I'm like, yo. So, I mean, I can't rule out he actually might be watching. Gucci, what a guy. The old Gucci guy. Okay. Okay. Sick builds, man. Sick builds. Beats and builds. Beats and builds. In the town where I was born. I'm already. I'm feeling this build already. It's crazy. I think next one. I think will be Ninjago. I feel like we're kind of overdue for a little bit of Ninjago content on here. I love Lego Ninjago. Like, I was a little late to it, but Gucci literally was like, "Dude, you gotta watch Lego Ninjago. It's like the craziest show." And I'm like, "All right, sure, buddy." Like, not not knocking Gucci's opinion on that. I was just like, it, I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be like that good, you know. Um, I watched the first season. I didn't watch the pilot. Didn't know the pilot existed. Um, I watched the first season, and I went, "All right, that's cool." It says we have to do 3 of them, and I was like, "All right, not bad. I mean, it's a kids cartoon, you know. Take it with a grain of salt." Then I watched the second season, or it was the end of the first season. It was the end of the first season. The clip of the dude getting a phone call from that samurai-looking guy is good. The clip of the black samurai. Can you post the link to that? Getting a call from the guy is good. Send me a clip of that. I'm gonna take a gander. But I know what you're talking about. Garmadon, yes, from the Lego Movie. Yeah, Lloyd Garmadon was getting a call from Lord Garmadon, and that movie's great. Here's the thing: Ninjago fans hate the movie, but if you watch the movie and just go like, because Ninjago by then had like, was that season 7? I think it came out like after season 7. 7 seasons of lore. It's heavy lore too. So and they threw it all out the window. I did like Jackie Chan though, Sensei Wu. That was really cool. And Fred Armstead as Zane. But yeah, oh, that movie has so many great one-liners. Um, the worst, but my favorite one is Lloyd's all mad. He's like, "You've ruined my life," and he's like, "How could I ruin your life? I wasn't even a part of it." And I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" Oh, that's so good. Speaking of Lord Garmadon, it's gonna go on a quick tangent of custom figures I bought. I bought a knockoff Lord Garmadon from Crystallized, probably my favorite iteration of Garmadon. It's gonna quick side tangent. I made this custom Darth Vader. I gave him like one of the legs from Echo, from the Marvel show. I gave him this tethered cape from Moro from Ninjago, and I used a Dremel to cut his helmet open so you could see his like eye and stuff. Oh, and I gave him the little hand here. I just saw the Cowboy Bebop movie in theaters, so I try to make a custom Spike Spiegel best I could. And then, as always, I got this used, but it's like my favorite. It's a very worn. Can't really see much of the scratches and the. You can see some of the handkerchief is worn off, but Johnny Thunder, I keep that thing on me all the time. Like I said, it's gonna be a quick tangent. Then I finally finished my collection of pilot season Ninjago minifigures, and I figured, oh, this is my John with Keanu Reeves, John Brick, one of my personal favorites. But I made Zane when he got, when he was still like a robot before he became a ninja. So quick little showcase. I got a bunch of other minifigures over the past week, but that's the cream of the crop right there. All right, let's do this. I think the only thing about the Lego like the Lego Ninjago movie I didn't like, the video game. I think I went in with too different of expectations. Like I was going in thinking it'd be like a Lego Star Wars game. I'm trying to back this up because I keep going off frame. When in reality, it was more like the Lego movie game. They moved like the Lego movie minifigures because it's the same style. A little disappointed. That game wasn't like that good. I got a Nintendo Switch recently, and I wanted to get it because I wanted like a Ninjago game, but Game of Two, it was boring. It's a boring plot. Like the movie, not so much the movie, I guess. It's based off the movie plot, so I guess the movie plot was a little boring. But you know, the game left a bad taste in my mouth, and I hunted that game down. It took me like 3 months to get it. I felt bad because what happened was I found it when I was with Gucci, and Gucci's like, oh, he's like, dude, I want to play Lego Ninjago. He's actually 100%ing on the Lego games. A crazy feat, but the crazy part is he's doing it. Like he's actually successful in the endeavor. That's just like a lot of dedication, man. He's moving through it. Guy's unstoppable when he puts his mind to it. um, there we go. We're getting through this. I'm speed running this. What is it? What's the age on the box? 7 plus? Come on, let's go. This is great. Yeah, no one speeds runs it like the master archivist. Oh my boy. My boy. Let's go. My boy. Arthur. My boy. Please tell me you've not run out of any good sauce. Dutch, I'm always on the internet. Man, we really devolved as a person. just making. See, the secret is I'd be doing this whether I was on camera or not. Be just like saying random things to myself, like from videos I've seen on the internet. Just makes it better because now it's like at least someone's hearing me. Uh, That's good. A buddy of mine told me. Yeah, there it is. No, that's not it. He said, if you ever think you're missing a Lego piece, look again. And I think about that because I'm like short one piece right now. I'm gonna look around because Lego does have a really good quality control process, so it is rather rare that a piece is missing. But I will tell you right now, I'm gonna say it with so much confidence, and then yep, see, that's why I didn't say anything. Because I was gonna say I think I'm missing a piece, but literally, you would have if you saw James the Nerd's, we did a May 4th stream. When was it? Oh, duh, May 4th. I know it's gonna sound dumb because I know just stuff. What was the May 4th stream? It's like 2 years ago. Fernandez. Do we refer to him as? Yeah, he was on the stream with us. Great guy. Had great conversations with him. I was building that Siege of Mandalore set that I was talking about earlier, or the Battle of Mandalore. Good guy. Good guy. Big knowledge of Star Wars. Gotta appreciate that, That's why talking with Tima, which is a segment I've been trying to do for like a year. Here's the flashcards for talking with Tima. I want to start having people on, and Twitch enacted a guest star, I think they call it, a guest star thing. Where you can basically have, guests on. I don't know what the whole process is. I'm going to have to like really look into it. But I like to start having people on to do, conversations and whatnot. Because I know I'm kind of just like talking, talking out, speaking to the abyss, hoping I'm heard. But I like to start having people on. I like to see, get people's thoughts on like, the state of Star Wars. And with so much stuff coming up, I'm like, it'd be good to hear. Do like a radio show thing. The idea's there. We're working on it right now. That might hit that the whole doing a special each week kind of thing might kind of help scratch that itch, I suppose. Not my favorite phrasing for for doing a bit, but the itch will be scratched. We're some itchy people in the archives. Okay. Just so I had to back that camera up. I know I keep going like in just to apply some more force. Force. Star Wars. Doo-doots. Okay, bright side is we're coming down to the end of it here. I don't mean bright side isn't like, oh, we can move on today. I'm like, bright side is in, this is so cool. Transat and them are probably waiting on me. Probably like sitting here. Tima said he'd be done at like, I think I said like, oh, well, you know, I think I said 2:30 I'd be done. But yeah, 3:30, hour late, you know. Right on time. This is so cool. This is so cool. That's awesome. That is like, shout out Lego Technic, man. Shout out Lego Technic. Lego Technic, one of the best things that happened to Lego. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and I'm done. Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. In the time I was born. Lego has a lot of uses, like just generally outside of like everything here, like we're doing just outside of like building it. There's a GameStop over by me, and one of the guys who works there, he brings a Lego minifigure to work every day, and apparently the pen that they have for the like for the credit card reader apparently doesn't work unless at a certain angle. So they put the minifigure like kind of like where the signal gets messy to hold it up in the right angle. Tell you, man. Shout out the GameStop employees, man. Shout out GameStop employees. This is so cool. Oh my, it shoots rockets. It shoots rockets. Look at that. You can just load them up. I'm gonna fix them. There you go. I can fix them. Yeah. Wow, look at that. The Young Jedi stuff actually looks pretty good. Young Jedi Adventures. Side note, just want to throw out a little Lego tip for anyone. If you're ever looking for a specific piece, I do this for James the Nerd all the time. If you're ever looking for a specific piece and you know what set it's in, you can download the manual online and just find the number here, and you can search it up on like Bricklink or Pick a Brick. Just as a little side note. Everyone, this has been Beats and Builds, even though it wasn't much of beat production, I suppose. There was a lot of Lego building, so that's half the battle. Let's bring out the army. Bring out the clowns. Look at this. This droid actually doesn't have a blaster, so he can just stand in combat. B2s come equipped. They knew what they were doing. Broke the mold when they made them. Try to prop him. He doesn't want to stand. Too top heavy. They're too thick. Some thick droids. Oh, actually, the torso kind of doesn't want to cooperate, actually. It's really weird. I'm trying to use the extra arm to counterbalance. There you go. And Mateo can be here too. It's canon. Move that a little in. That's top down over builds. And I've been your host, Tima, the Master Archivist. This is not it for the day. This is literally just the beginning. I'm going to take a rather quick break, maybe about a half-hour break or so, try to gather up the boys. And we're going to be back playing some Battlefront, maybe some Fortnite too. We'll kind of see where the day takes us. And yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you do like the content, you know this is called the plug segment. It's where we plug upcoming streams in the social medias, you know. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me here on Twitch at the Master Archives, or if you're on YouTube, you can search up at Tima. And not just that, but also there's a link to the Discord too. I try to be way more active in it, but just scattered all over the place, you know. Not just that, also, but like I said, we're doing some upcoming. We're gonna be doing our monthly stream specials. It's a monthly, week-long special to be announced. It's gonna be oh, thanks, Farmer MCK. New video just dropped like 2 days ago. You know, just my quick thoughts on Star Wars. So if you like my yapping, like how I just did here, you're gonna love it. There's gonna be some more stuff coming up, because the reason I'm also not streaming as much is I'm working on, you know, more of my music aspirations. There is a YouTube channel for that. I have to put the link in for it. Tima Music. And then hopefully we'll have shows coming up. I like to see. I might honestly start doing music production streams. That's been like a big request, but like the thing is, music production for me is throwing stuff at the wall. Like I'm not like a big improv guy, so I try to be, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna play out of key. It's gonna sound like trash, but I'm gonna fine tune it enough that it works out. So if people want to hear things out of key and still roll with it, maybe I might do it, you know. And yeah, so with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch you guys literally in a few minutes.